They lit a red candle for you and placed your photo on a grave with your name written on it, as if they wanted to bury you alive. This is not a game. Archangel Michael has already descended because the urgency is real. There are enemies within, your own family, hidden behind fake smiles, desperate to destroy you. You may not know who it is, but I do. There is someone who thinks about you all day long, plotting how to come back into your life to manipulate you, poison your soul, and extinguish your light. You've gone through trials you don't understand, situations that seem to never end. But you are not alone. Archangel Michael defends you, and heaven is on your side. Even if you're going through legal battles, divorces, betrayals, or moments of despair, the victory is already yours. God has the final word, and He will not let you fall. There are two specific people, a man and a woman, who don't rest from thinking about how to destroy you. They envy you. They criticize you. They hate you because they can't stand your light. And maybe you've noticed things disappearing from your house, a heavy energy in the air. No, it's not your imagination. They are using dark works to hold you back, to keep you stuck, to watch you fall. But they will not succeed. Your angels are with you. They've already sent the message. Cleanse yourself. Protect yourself. Do it now. Because before this year ends, a giant blessing is going to come into your life and change everything. Declare it now. That blessing is mine. No one can take it away. No one can bury what God has chosen to bless. Divine justice is already on its way. Those who wished you harm will experience it themselves. Even though you distanced yourself from many people, there are still snakes close by, disguised as friends, as family, as support. But inside, they're rotten. There's one woman, in particular, who holds deep rage against you. She attacks from a distance, sends evil against your home, your finances, and your peace. And she's not alone. Her whole family is involved. They use witchcraft while pretending to be holy. They fill their mouths with the name of God, but at night they light candles hoping to see you fall. Don't be afraid. You have the power. Activate your protection. Share this message and say out loud, "No one will extinguish my light. Saint Michael defends me. I will not fall. I shine." What they can't handle is that you are still standing, shining with a strength even you don't fully understand. They've tried everything to stop you, with poisonous words, gossip, dark, rituals, emotional traps. But every time they try to destroy you, it backfires, because you are not alone. You are covered by a heavenly force that cannot be bought, God's love and the flaming sword of Archangel Michael. That woman who spoke behind your back, who went to that cemetery with your name on her lips and the intent to destroy you, is now living the consequences of her hatred. Doors are closing for her. Illness surrounds her. Loneliness weighs on her. People are turning their backs. The universe is returning everything she sent to you. Because that's how divine justice works. It does not spare those who act with malice while pretending to. Be holy. Meanwhile, you keep waking up every day. Stronger, more aware of your worth, firmer in your faith. You're starting to notice. Friendships fade, connections break. And instead of hurting you, it brings relief. You know why? Because you're no longer meant to be surrounded by traitors. You've lived too much to keep letting people take advantage of your kindness. The person who tried to pull you away from your blessings, who became obsessed with dimming your light, today can't even look at you without feeling rage. And here's the truth. They want to be like you. They copy you. They watch you. They envy you. But there's something they can't replicate. Something they will never reach. Your essence, your divine connection, your purpose. That star you were born with that keeps lighting the way through every storm. And there's more. There's something else you need to understand. Your ex's family. the same ones who pretended to care while secretly wishing you harm. They're still watching you. They spy on you, ask about you, analyze your social media, and though they claim otherwise, they don't want to see you happy. They know he still loves you. That no matter how much you try to move on, you're still alive in his heart and mind. And that drives them crazy, because they know you were his peace, his strength, his true love. But they interfered, planting doubts, causing arguments, manipulating the situation until they separated you. They did it out of ego and envy, because they never accepted that you were the light in his life. But now the universe is setting things right. Regret is catching up with him. He's beginning to see everything he lost by listening to others. And the most powerful part is this: he dreams of you. He thinks of you. He looks for you in other people and can't find you. Because what you two had was never just a fling. It was a spiritual bond that no one could erase, only bury temporarily beneath lies. Get ready, because your story isn't over. Tonight, as the clock strikes midnight, something will stir within you. Maybe a dream, a gentle shiver, a sudden thought, or a whisper deep in your soul. It won't be random. It will be the voice of God, or your angel, gently awakening you. This is your sign. A divine nudge reminding you that your light is about to break through the darkness like never before. What you feel tonight will not be ordinary. It will be sacred. Pay attention. It will mark the start of a new season, one where your heart is no longer a playground for pain, where your spirit stands tall, guarded and glowing. God is moving, and so are you, into your healing, your purpose, and your power. Declare now, nothing and no one will stop what God has planned for me. And if you come against me, you come against all of heaven. Because this time, the victory will be so great, your enemies won't know where to hide. These are people who don't know how to live in peace. They feed off chaos and enjoy watching others fall, because deep down they are empty. Your growth hurts them. Your light burns them. And though they pretend they don't care about you, they can't stop talking about you, watching you, comparing themselves to you. They keep telling him that you've moved on, that you don't need him, that you're better without him. And it's tearing him apart inside. Because in his heart, he knows the truth. He was happy with you. With you, he found peace that no one else has ever given him. Now, all he has are constant arguments, meaningless fights, and long nights imagining you, but unable to have you. His house feels like a prison disguised as a home. Love turned into routine. Joy became a forced effort, and the silence between them screams the truth they're afraid to say out loud. He doesn't speak it, but his soul cries. And you know it, because you've felt that call, in dreams, in sudden thoughts, in emotions that aren't yours but hit you deeply. It's his energy reaching for you, begging the universe for a second chance. But don't forget, if someone wants to come back, they must deserve it. You're not here to beg for love or to go back like nothing ever happened. If he returns, it must be with truth, with real change, with sincere repentance. Because you are not the same woman anymore. You've grown, you've awakened. And though some have tried dark works to confuse you, to break that spiritual bond that unites you two, they have failed. Because what the universe joins through, the soul, no spell can destroy. You are protected, you are guided. You are chosen for a mission far greater than just a relationship. You are being transformed, prepared to receive something far greater. Not just love, but honor, respect, and lasting stability. Declare with boldness, I wasn't born to beg. I was born to be loved with truth, with light, and with purpose. And while you're healing, they are sinking deeper into their own darkness. The woman around him, the one who tried to take your place, lives in constant insecurity. Because no matter how hard she tries, she knows she doesn't have your soul, your energy, your light. She lives in fear that one day he'll come looking for you, that he'll walk away from everything, just to be with you. And even though she's cursed you, spoken against you, tried to manipulate energy to separate you further, nothing works for her, because what she has with him was born from envy, not from love. And what's born from darkness will always collapse. You, on the other hand, are rising. With each passing day, the universe is aligning everything in your favor. Very soon, you will receive news that changes everything. And among that news, there may be a message from him, an apology, an attempt to make things right. But now, the decision is yours, because this time, the power is in your hands. Your angels want you to remember, what's coming is far more beautiful than what you lost. Painful endings are often doors to miracles you never imagined. It's time to let go of resentment, to trust divine justice, to prepare for a new chapter. Let the ones who betrayed you drown in their own venom. You were never meant to stay stuck in halfway stories. You were born to receive full love, fulfilled purpose, and total abundance. Declare it in faith. What's mine cannot be stopped. And whoever tries to block me will be crushed by their own hatred. They'll keep watching, judging, wondering how you still shine, but it's not luck. It's purpose. It's not coincidence. It's divine protection. You are surrounded by light, guided by angels, and the universe is working quietly to bring you what you deserve. Just trust the love that's coming, the blessing that's approaching, the justice already on its way, and it will be so big, there won't be room for pain. Get ready, because the best part is about to begin. While they writhe in their own poison, you rise stronger than ever. Because what protects you isn't just anything, it's divine justice. It's the power of a universe that doesn't sleep, that is already putting everyone in their rightful place. Those women live to twist lives, spread lies, destroy relationships. But this time, the game turned on them. Because they spoke with such hate, such poison, that without realizing it, they opened the door to the truth. And that truth reached him, not by accident, not by coincidence, but because it was finally time for him to see clearly, to see who's who in this story. When he heard your name mixed with the lies they were spreading about you, something inside him broke. Because for so long, he believed what they said. He doubted you. He distanced himself. He thought you were the problem, when in reality, you were the only real thing he had. And now, after all the damage, all the confusion, he finally sees who you are and who they are. He knows he failed, you, that he didn't defend you when you needed him most, that he let go of you when you were his greatest blessing. And now, that truth is weighing heavy on him. That's why. He's coming. Because he needs to look you in the eyes and say, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I let myself be manipulated by those who envied you. And even though you still carry some wounds, you know deep down that this encounter isn't to hurt you. It's to bring clarity, to finally hear, from his own lips, everything that was hidden. All the things he never had the courage to say. This meeting will be a moment of revelation, of healing, maybe even of reconciliation, or maybe a final goodbye. But one thing is certain, it will mark a before and after, because the universe doesn't make mistakes. Every move has divine purpose. And if he's returning now, it's because there's still something that must be said, something that must be resolved. Meanwhile, those women, the ones who tried to destroy you, will remain frustrated. Because no matter how hard they try, they cannot touch you. Their schemes, their dark rituals, their hateful words, none of it can overpower someone like you, a woman who walks in truth and has been divinely protected from the very beginning. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to shout your worth. Your mere presence unsettles those who live in lies. They attack you because they can't handle the light you carry, a light they'll never be able to dim. And even if they keep gathering in secret to mock you, to lie about you, to twist your story, the universe will make sure every word they speak returns to them, multiplied. Because what you send out into the world always comes back, and they're about to feel that truth in the flesh. But don't focus on hate. Don't let their energy contaminate you. Focus on what's coming, a new season where only truth, peace, and real love are welcome. Yes, your ex was part of the chaos once, but now he's awake. This time he's choosing to stand with you, not with doubt and fear, but with conviction. He's done staying silent. He's done carrying guilt. He's coming to you as a changed man, with eyes that seek forgiveness and a voice that speaks truth. And you, as the strong woman you've become, you will know what to do. Whether you give him a second chance or close that chapter with dignity and walk away, you will decide. What matters is that there are no more lies, no more darkness, no more masks. Everything is coming to light. Declare it boldly. I will not be broken by envy. I will not be stopped by gossip. I am blessed, protected, and ready to receive all the good that is mine. Because even if they keep talking, even if they keep lying, even if they try to twist fate, you keep walking forward, step by step, into your divine destiny. And what's coming your way? It's so great, so powerful, so beautiful, that not even they will be able to hide it. Get ready, because what once seemed impossible is already happening. The masks are falling, the lies are unraveling. And his heart, the same heart you once loved with everything in you, is finally waking up. After so much silence, after so many doubts, your name came up again, even in that toxic family. But this time, not to criticize. This time, to spark a fire in him that had long been buried. Last night, when his aunts once again spoke badly about you, thinking he'd stay quiet like always, something snapped. He spoke up. He shouted the truth. He reminded them of everything you did for him. He called out their manipulation, their poisoned advice, their twisted efforts to tear apart what destiny had brought together. They didn't see it coming. For the first time, they realized he's not that obedient, silent nephew anymore. That version of him is gone. Now he's a man, wounded, yes, but also determined to reclaim what he lost. Determined to come back to you, not with excuses, but with a clean heart and a soul full of repentance. Because even if he doesn't say it out loud, he's suffering. And you felt it, in your dreams, in your spirit, in those mysterious signs from the universe you just couldn't ignore. Those aunts, those women who always felt threatened by your light, your strength, your influence over him, have tried everything. Not just gossip, not just lies. Dark rituals, black candles. Curses, yes, they tried it all, but they forgot one thing. You do not walk alone. You are surrounded by divine justice, and every attempt they've made to destroy you, it's already sealing their own downfall. Their words have lost power. Their lies no longer hold. And the very nephew who once doubted you now sees clearly. He knows who the real enemy is, and most importantly, he no longer feels loyalty to them. He sees them now not as protectors, but as saboteurs of his happiness. He's ready to change his story. He's ready to write a new chapter with you. He doesn't want to live the rest of his life in regret, because you weren't just his partner. You were his safe place, his balance, his true love. And that's why he's coming back, because losing you is tearing him apart. But this is where you must be stronger than ever. Because this isn't just about what he feels, it's about what you deserve. You are a powerful woman. And if you choose to open the door to him again, it will be on your terms. Not out of need, not out of nostalgia, but only if your soul says yes, and only if his actions match his words. This is your moment to decide whether you want to heal with him or move forward towards something even greater. Whatever path you choose, know this: the universe has already given you the victory. What's yours can't be stolen. The blessings they tried to block, they are about to pour in. Love, opportunities, abundance, peace. They're coming, and no spell, no curse, no word spoken against you can touch you anymore. You are shielded by heaven. Declare it out loud, with power. I am untouchable to darkness. What the universe promised me is on its way. What's mine will arrive, with no obstacles, no lies, and no fear. Because this is your season of rebirth, your season to bloom. They tried to bury you, but they didn't know you were a seed. Get ready, because your reward has already begun, and it will be so great that even those who mocked you will be forced to watch your rise, powerless to stop it. And just as you declare it, so it shall be. Because what just shifted in the spiritual realm wasn't small. It was war, a battle of energy, and light has conquered darkness. Archangel Michael did not allow your name to be stained by hatred. He didn't let your destiny be rewritten by hands full of envy. They thought they could toy with your energy. They thought they could block your dreams, close your paths. But instead, they activated your awakening. They unleashed your power, and they opened the gates to a new, glorious chapter. Michael's presence wasn't symbolic. It was real. He descended with authority, with fire on his wings, and justice in his sword. While they lit black candles, he lit divine fire around you. While they whispered dark prayers, he declared your freedom. While they buried objects with your name, he unearthed your purpose and raised it high. Because no one can curse what God has already blessed. And you were chosen to overcome. The signs have already begun. Those who once laughed at you now fall silent. Those who wished you stuck are trapped in their own chaos. The very hands that dug pits for you to fall into now tremble at the storm they've unleashed upon themselves. It's no coincidence you've been feeling a shift. That something inside you has broken, for the better. You feel lighter, more aware, more connected. That's because the burden they tried to place on you no longer exists. Archangel Michael destroyed it. He cut it off at the root. What once felt like a wall blocking you was a spiritual trap, and now it's been dismantled. And not just that. Now, blessings are rushing in, stronger and faster than ever. What you thought was lost, what felt delayed, what you dreamed of and hadn't seen yet, it's all starting to manifest. Because when God allows you to witness the wickedness, He's preparing you to receive the miracle, and you're ready. Ready to move forward without fear, ready to reap what you sowed, ready to leave behind every force that tried to hold you back, and face the future with hope. Archangel, Michael is not leaving your side. You called him through your faith. You drew him in with your silent fight, and now he walks beside you, guiding each step. From this day on, every decision will be enlightened. Every door you knock on will answer. every prayer from your heart will be heard. But there is one thing you must do. Stay firm. Stay clean. Don't return evil for evil. You are not like them. You don't need to taint your soul to find justice, because divine justice has already been activated. And believe me, its power never fails. Declare it now, boldly, fearlessly. Nothing and no one can stand against me. I am protected by divine light. Archangel Michael cuts off every dark force and leads me to victory. I rise, I shine, I am reborn, and the evil sent my way returns to its source, multiplied. Because what's next is beautiful. What's coming is fair, and it's exactly what you deserve. And now, it's finally arriving. Get ready. Your time is now. The moment has come where everything hidden begins to be revealed. The veil over their intentions, it's been torn. Truth is pouring out without mercy. That woman, the first of the two, is already feeling the weight of divine judgment on her back. She doesn't sleep the same. She doesn't smile with the same smugness, because she knows something is coming for her. She can feel it. The same energy she sent to destroy you has returned like a boomerang. And now, she's paying the price. Her world is crumbling, slowly but steadily. Because when you try to destroy a daughter of God, you end up dragging yourself into the abyss. Your angels have her identified. They've been cutting every link, every chain, every energetic trap she tried to set. Maybe you feel it as tiredness, as confusion, as minor setbacks, but it's part of the process. You are being cleansed. You are being renewed. You are being prepared for what is truly yours. Because what she can't understand is that you are nothing like her. You don't need to compete. You don't need to envy. Because everything you have, you earned. With light, with love, with integrity. And that's something darkness can never imitate. But now, pay attention. Because the second woman enters the picture. She's not part of your family, but she's directly connected to your ex. She's someone close to him, someone who never liked you, someone who always tried to sabotage your relationship from the shadows. She pretends to be friendly, even kind, but her energy is poisonous. She smiles with her lips, but her heart drips with venom. Worse still, she's obsessed with him. Since the moment you entered his life, she's felt nothing but jealousy, rage, and frustration. She doesn't say it out loud, but her every word and action reveals it. She's been doing full moon rituals to break you two apart, using photos, names, even personal items she got through deceit. She wanted you alone, without love, without support, without direction. But just like the first woman, she forgot who she's dealing with. You are covered by a celestial protection that cannot be broken. Your spirit guides already warned you about this energy, and they are taking action. This woman, who tried to steal the love of your life, is about to face a painful fall. Even the spiritualists they consulted warned them, that woman is untouchable. Don't mess with her. The darkness you send will return to you, doubled. And so it's happening. The doors are closing for them. What once flowed easily now rots in their hands. Because no one can destroy what has been blessed from above. You, on the other hand, are entering your season of restoration. The love they tried to tear away from you is returning. The opportunities they tried to block are knocking on your door. Money, energy, clarity. It's all coming back to you because you stayed loyal. You didn't fight dirty. Even in pain, your heart stayed pure. Declare this now, out loud, with fire. I am a daughter of God, protected by divine light, shielded by Saint Michael. No witch can touch me. All evil sent my way returns multiplied. My path is clear. My heart is healing. My victory is already written. Let karma do its work. You don't need to dirty your hands. Just watch as the universe puts everyone exactly where they belong. Because while they fall into their own traps of malice, you rise, you bloom, you ascend, with your head held high. Divine justice is not delayed. It's here, and you are already on its reward list. They thought they would break you, but instead, they awakened the strongest, most unstoppable version of you. They didn't halt your growth. They triggered your spiritual power. That second woman, the one so close to your ex, has spent a long time trying to twist his mind. She manipulates him with fake advice. She guilt-trips him using family. She's filled his head with lies about you. But now, everything is falling apart. He doesn't believe her like before. He's starting to see her true intentions. And every time she speaks badly of you, instead of planting doubt, she reminds him of how unfair he was to you. But here's the most dangerous part. She didn't just speak against you. She crossed spiritual lines. She hates you. And she joined in rituals meant to destroy your bond. Under the full moon, she spoke your name with rage, wrote words of rejection, and used his personal belongings to try and sever the tie between your souls. But she failed, because what she doesn't know is that your connection was never random. It is a soul contract. A love written deep in the universe, and no magic can erase what God has written. And just like the first woman, she is now paying the price. Her health is declining. Her energy is heavy. Her mind is exhausted. Her family life is crumbling, one explosion after another, because what is done in the dark must be paid for in darkness. The universe doesn't need spectators. It only needs balance. And when someone sows wickedness, divine justice restores what was broken. Meanwhile, you are rising like never before. The storm you endured wasn't pointless. It made you stronger. It taught you to trust your intuition, to read the signs, to see who truly stands with you, and who only wants to feed off your light. Now everything is crystal clear. The betrayals, the envy, the secret attacks. Yes, it hurt, but it freed you. You no longer fall for appearances. You've learned to see souls, and now you're beginning to receive everything you waited for all this time. The love that was stolen from you is coming back with strength. But this time, it comes with truth, with commitment, and recognition. It won't come with confusion, with doubts, or with third parties. It will come with certainty. Because the one who truly loves you finally realizes what you are and what you mean. He no longer wants to lose you. He now wants to protect you, honor you, and defend you from everything he once allowed. And that shift? It's the result of everything you went through. The pain was not in vain. It was the key to a brand new chapter, one where you choose not from need, but from self-love. And it's not just love that's returning. Your finances are flowing again. Projects that were stuck are moving forward. People who once ignored you are now seeking you. Doors that once seemed locked are opening like magic, moved by divine hands. Because this was never random. This was all part of the plan crafted by your spiritual guides, who have been working in silence while you endured, while you resisted, while you kept the faith. And now that you've passed the test, your reward arrives. Because you didn't respond with hate. You didn't play their game. You didn't lower yourself to their level. You chose faith. You chose grace. And that's why everything good is now headed your way. But hear this clearly. Don't look back. Don't seek revenge. Don't entertain resentment. That's not your task. Your task is to move forward, to receive, to give thanks. Let karma do its work. Let each person who tried to break you face their own consequences. You stay focused. You keep shining. You keep healing. You keep loving. From the soul. Say this out loud today, with fire in your spirit. Nothing they threw at me can stop me. I am a child of God. I am divinely protected. Everything meant for me is on its way. What they tried to take will be returned to me multiplied, and every curse sent my way will return to them with double force. I walk in light. I was born to overcome, and so it shall be, because you're now stepping into your most powerful season, a chapter where the past no longer hurts, where betrayals have no weight, and where true love knocks on your door, with humility and truth. What they tried to destroy has become the seed of your greatest blessing. Get ready, because your rebirth begins now. And those who tried to drown you will have no choice but to watch you rise higher than they ever imagined. While they sink into their own darkness, you soar with grace. Because the universe has recorded every tear you cried, every night you stayed silent, asking for protection, every moment you chose not to lash out, even though you knew exactly what they were doing behind your back. Your angels saw your resilience. They saw your faith, your unbreakable light, and that's why. Now comes the reward. Everything that felt stuck starts to move again. Doors that stayed shut for months, even years, now open with ease. The money you needed starts flowing like a river, because the blocks they tried to place in your path have been removed, and not by chance, but by the hand of God, the one who sees all, who balances all. That deep connection, that sacred love they tried to destroy with spells and lies, is growing stronger. Not by magic, but by something far greater, a bond born of the soul. Because when love is written by God, no witchcraft can erase it. He no longer sees the world as he once did. He no longer listens to the voices that used to twist his mind. He's beginning to understand who stood by him in truth, and who acted from the shadows. Your image follows him. Your energy still heals him. Your words echo in his heart. And each time he remembers what he had with you, he sees the damage those women caused. They, on the other hand, have no peace. Their days are filled with illness, conflict, and betrayals they never saw coming. Their friends are backing away. Their masks are slipping. Their control has turned into chaos. Their fake confidence, now desperation. And they don't understand why everything is falling apart. But you do. They're harvesting what they planted. One of them is having dark dreams, nightmares of being chased, losing everything she loves, waking up in fear and panic. That's not paranoia. It's returning energy. It's karma, and it always finds its way. The other, the so-called witch in your own family, has lost the respect of those around her. They no longer listen to her. Her influence is crumbling. And the most ironic twist of all? They're turning on each other. The alliance they once formed against you is shattering. Now, they blame each other for the chaos in their lives. Divine judgment is in motion. And you don't have to do a thing. Just keep walking forward. Don't respond. Don't look back. Don't get pulled into their drama. They will try to provoke you. They might reach out with excuses, fake tears, false promises. Don't fall for it. This is not the beginning of a reconciliation. It's the end of a toxic cycle. And you were not born to carry the misery of others. You were born to shine, to build a life of peace, love, and abundance. And that is exactly what's coming next. Prepare yourself. You're about to enter one of the most beautiful seasons of your life. Because the traitors are gone. The masks have fallen. The right people are arriving. Opportunities are multiplying. Your energy is rising. You'll feel lighter, stronger, more intuitive. You'll start to see signs everywhere: feathers, repeating numbers, revelatory dreams, all saying the same thing. The worst is over. The best is beginning. And if you ever doubt it, just look around. The people who once avoided you now admire you. Those who once rejected you now seek your presence. Because your light is so real, so powerful, it can no longer be hidden. What they tried to extinguish with darkness has burst into divine fire. And now, you are unshakable. You are divine flame. And no one can put you out.